Mazhar Khan, a technician, told that his micro air vehicle is useful in base stations of airports. He informed that his micro air vehicle is fitted with certain equipment that will enable the base station staff to have an aerial view of the airports and can be useful in having information about flights.
Think about embedded. This is Mazhar Khan, and I'm working for Edgate Technologies. When coming to embedded unmanned air vehicle means, what are the views? We should think from a pilot perspective view. What are required for the base station requirement? So base station need an aerial view, like how pilot is flying the aeroplane or everything. So what we have done is, and also we need to give the locations of the flight. So what we have done is, we have used a sophisticated microcontroller, LPC2148. It's an ARM7 RISC microcontroller. We have embedded a motion sensor to it, which gives the flight rotation direction, like it's taking a right turn or a left turn. And we have a GPS tracker in order to track the location of the flight. And then we are having an embedded camera for a view, pilot view. It will be fixed on a cockpit, where we are going to fix it on this flight module, and we are going to view the aerial view of the flight. So how it is transmitted? A hard code, embedded code has been written on LPC2148, which transmits the latitude longitude positions and the accelerometer, like tilt sensor directions right or left, through wirelessly via a Zigbee working on a 2.4 megahertz, and it is received at a receiver base station. We have a receiver module. This is a receiver module which receives these two information and process it and display it on a display system, which we have done for a base ground stuff.
How many minutes it can fly?
It can fly approximately 15 minutes. Yeah, my battery backup is a 2200 mAh battery, and it can be operated for 15 minutes approximately.
How much altitude it can achieve?
Sir?
How much altitude it can achieve?
They have designed as 100 meter. We have tested for that only. But when you cross 50 meter limits, due to glitches and non-reception of signal, we have a loss of control on this flight.
JNTU Vice Chancellor Professor Rameshwar Rao has stated that soon they are going to conduct one more workshop on micro air vehicles. He informed that due to short notice, representatives of far-off countries were not able to make it to the conference. Rameshwar Rao has stated that several eminent personalities have participated in the conference and it was fruitful.
JNTUH is conducting this international conference on micro air vehicles. This is first of its kind in our country and also at JNTUH. We have experts coming for this conference from various parts of our country. They have spoken on specialized topics like guidance, navigation, controls, different types of applications of MAVs like security, reconnaissance, pollution hazards, monitoring the environment. About 67 papers have been presented, and the experts also delivered a keynote address. A lot of interest has been shown both by the academic bodies and also by the student community, and we have had a very fruitful exchange of views. This conference will definitely help in disseminating specialized information in the field of MAVs, which can be used for many applications, not only say for military but also for commercial applications. And we look forward for whatever has been deliberated in this conference to be applied in practice and see that India emerges as one of the main producers of MAVs for various applications in the world.
Students have demonstrated their micro air vehicles, but some have failed to take off and some did not work properly. But the participants have congratulated their effort.